Hello again, everybody. This is Adge, and we're on to part 4, chapter 4, of our playthrough of the Railway Empire campaign. Obviously, number 1 was chapter 1, 2 was 2, 3 was 3, which is, we didn't get President on by, what was it, 0.3 points, which was frustrating, but oh well, we still be at our last score. So now we'll move on to chapter 4. Chapter 4, I remember it being quite tricky. I only got accountant score last time, which is what I thought I had. So let's have a quick read here. In 1862, during the Civil War, a decision was made to construct a transcontinental railway that would connect the westernmost state of California with the East Coast. However, the war put a stop to all of this. Instead, the railway became a decisive factor in the war for the first time. Jay Cooke, the first US investment banker and advisor to the President, has orders for you that are intended to prevent the breakup of the United States. Well, that's quite a lot to place on our shoulders as a railway company CEO or manager, whatever we're supposed to be in this, but let's crack on. I'll watch the upcoming intro movie. 5 million startup capital, that's nice. We're starting Louisville. Just the one competitor. Now, from what I remember, you don't actually directly compete with this competitor like you did, like with Beatrix or with the gangster. Instead, as you unlock further and further into the mission, you start to inherit their railway. So AI levels on normal, can't change that. Rail network realistic, we'll keep that. So we have to do with signals and the switching. And we'll also keep pause mode on normal. So let's get started and get straight in and see where we stand.
The rest are just gold diggers who don't have a clue about how this business works.
So we're Roger Smith once again in our leprechaun homage costume and our fancy moustache. Louisville Railroad, can't change that, we'll keep Roger Smythe. Right, wait for it to load, let the intro movie play out, then we'll assess the tasks after we've had our preamble from Jay Cooke at the start.
In recent years, the tensions between the northern and southern states have been steadily increasing. A deep rift ran along economical, political, and ideological divides, right through the still young nation. The tone in both camps became increasingly bitter and drew a gloomy picture in which a greedy, cold-hearted North opposed a lazy, vicious South. The Union was on the brink of civil war. All eyes were on the events of the coming months.
So here we are. Here's Jay Cooke, let's listen to what he has to say.
Now I'm afraid there's a war ahead.
Just pause it.
Cannot escape. I will help President Lincoln to save the Union, and I have a very important strategic role in mind for you.
Okay, I think he's got a bit more to say first.
I am firmly convinced that Lincoln will put a quick end to the conflict between the northern and southern states. But we must be prepared for everything. So, you must take your tasks very seriously.
Right, I think that's the end of his opening speech.
First of all,
No,
you need to realize
no it's not.
to bring the Union into question. For this reason, you should tend to Louisville and construct a weapons factory there. In this way, we'll have a good support near the border if the worst comes to the worst.
Okay, now I think he's done. So let's, before we unpause, let's first check. No, we will have to unpause. Sorry, yeah, let's check our tasks first of all. We've only got 2 to start with, but obviously, like last time, they will be added to as we progress further and further. So let's have a quick look. Reach a population of 60,000 in Louisville. Produce 1 load of weapons. Both of these by the end of next year. We're already fairly close, and producing 1 load of weapons shouldn't be too difficult either. So let's just close that down, pause it once again. So here's Louisville. we already producing chemicals, which I believe requires coal, I think, but we can check that out for definite. We don't have a weapons factory, but we should be able to build one, so we'll build a weapons factory, link up the goods for the weapons and for the chemicals. Now chemicals are one of the components of the weapons, so with them being in the same city, that saved us a bit of track laying. We're also already linked up to St. Louis, which is producing meat and leather goods as well as cloth. Now we have cattle nearby, so we can feed that in, and cotton, so we can feed that in to supply both their industries and help that grow. Obviously we'll also run a double track down here and link that up to Louisville and have several trains running between the two. We have Walker Estate supplying us with corn, so that's a good start. Indianapolis is supplying us with lumber. Now, is there a logging camp nearby? There's one up here. Is that the closest one? Yes, there's that one there. Now, we could go into the warehouse, out of the warehouse into Indianapolis. But I think we're better off just getting a small train station up here, hop in the river, and coming in. I mean, the land's fairly flat, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem there. So yeah, then that lumber can be brought into here for the weapons as well. We have a warehouse with wheat, sugar, and vegetables already being stockpiled. Now we have a train station here which is linked to both the wheat farm and the sugar farm, so that will supply the warehouse with those two, and we have the veggies here. Now we've also got nearby milk, which we will probably run into the warehouse as well. We also have corn. Now obviously we've already got corn coming in, but it wouldn't be the worst idea to run some more in there as well. We have coal here and iron, both of which we will need in Louisville for either the chemicals and or the weapons that we need to produce. So things look pretty good as a start. We've got some tracks and we've got a 4-line station in there already with 2 spare lines on one side, 3 on the other. We have 3 stars, so we've got at least 300 research points. From memory, I think you start off with 1,000, so we can spend those up. So yeah, I think we can grow Louisville pretty quick. I mean, we've got 3 of the basic goods here coming in. We'll have 4. The demand from the weapons factory and the chemical factory will be met by these here and by this lumber here, so that'll also help it grow. And obviously the meat that St. Louis produces can also be dropped in to also further its growth, so that's a very good start. We're in a strong position here. Let's first go on to our research and spend up the research points. Like I said, I think we've got 1,000. Yes, we do. So first of all, we'll get a better freight train. We'll get the number 51 Dragon. We shall get standardized components for cheaper locomotives. The tachograph for increased power. Counter pressure brakes to reduce our maintenance. Steel wheel tyres, again, reduces maintenance, which is always good. We can get express trains just for more money from the passengers because there's more of them. We have 100 left. Increased profits from mail or an express train. I think I'll go for the express train. Okay. So, first thing we want to do then is build this weapons factory. So, industries. Yeah, the chemical needs coal, so yep, we've got the coal down there, which you saw earlier on. And the weapons needs the chemicals, iron, which we've got down there, and the lumber, which we'll get from Indianapolis. So, we'll drop him just there, like so. And we'll also build a second large station. I mean, we have 5 million to start with, so plenty to be getting on with. There. We'll give him a maintenance building. Him a maintenance. Give him a maintenance building. Give him a maintenance building. Is that a small station? No, it's a normal size one, that's fine. So we'll keep him as normal. St. Louis, we also have a 2-track one, so that's fine. But we will give him a maintenance building as well. So that's that, and that. Let's get some trains set up. So we want a train from Walker Estate to the warehouse. Want it to leave when it's fully loaded. We'll use the Dragon, which is better for freight because it's got a higher attractive power. That'll start bringing in our wheat and sugar. We'll also get one from Mason Estate to the warehouse. Again, we want to wait till it's full before he leaves the station. Get the Dragon. And what I will also do is check my signals here. Yeah. I can drop in more signals there. Which means I can then have a second train for now. Could always increase that if we need to. And then we'll double link this track from Mason Estate carrying the vegetables, so we can have 2 trains running this like so. Get our signals in. Auto place them, that's fine. So clone him. That's fine. That's already a double track, excellent. And it's got a supply shed, but I think I can probably get more signals. Yep. So then, warehouse to Louisville, fully loaded, with the Dragon, and we'll have 2 for the time being. Livestock near Columbia. No, that doesn't. I don't remember that factoring in. No, we've got that livestock there. That's the one we're going to use for St. Louis, so we don't need that that one there. So that's fine. While we're up here, we will link up these to St. Louis. So we want the cattle ranch and our plantation. You spur off that way into the ranch. You yeah, bridge there along the coast, slight bridge there, bit of an incline, but that's fine. Into the farm. Now we will double these because these are for industry, so they'll have a decent amount of demand, especially the cattle, because a lot of the meat will be going to Louisville to help that grow. So double track there, let's get some signals in place. Doesn't have a supply tower, so we'll drop one in. Likewise there. And now we'll double track this one. There we go. Get our signals. Why did they do that? That's better, that's what I wanted to do. So let's get these trains running. Fully loaded. Dragon and clone him. Fully load him with the Dragon and give him a twin. Okay, so that's St. Louis having their manufactured Weller industry goods being supplied. Now, we want to double track the line from Louisville to St. Louis. So we'll do that. Just give him a nice wide berth on that bridge. Parallel him up and then all the way across. And in. Drop in the signals. Yeah, he's already got a supply tower, that's fine. So that's that done. Now let's get our rail set up. St. Louis, Louisville. Probably going to be doing more freight than passengers, so we'll go for the Dragon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of trains on that run. That will keep Louisville nice and supplied. It's also mean we get good demand for these two here, so we get quite a bit of profit off those two lines. Right, what next? What next? Right, I think what we want to do now is link our iron and our coal to Louisville. So let's get a small train station for the iron. There. One for our coal. There. Bring these back. Yes, I want to go below the dairy farm because I want the dairy farm to have a line up into there, so yeah, that's fine. And he will go on to that platform there. And he'll be double tracked as always. Like so. And then from the mine hug the side of this. Dash shit. No problem, no problem. Just leave him there for the time being. And then demolish back to there. So that's there. Then start his double line. There we go. There we go. And then continue his parallel line all the way back to the mine. So, get our signals dropped in before our tower. Like so. Same here. Okay, so that's all 4 of those lines now fully signalled. I have a supply tower here, so that's all 4 being supplied. And then get our lines, trains set up. Have max load as always with a freight line, the Dragon, and I think or 4 of these. Then we want to do the same for the pit. Max load in. With your dragon. 2, 3, 4. Bugger it, we'll have 5. Jones, mana, fruit. Do you know what? I'll take that. I'll take that. We can the fruit. Yeah, we'll drop it into St. Louis, and although they probably don't have demand right now, to be perfectly honest. Right, Indianapolis is decreased in size. Oh yes, need to get the logs in. The logs. Small station. There. Just hop over that little river. Hop over there. And you can come in there. Let's lay your twin. There. Put a tower on this stretch. Get a couple of trains set up. 8 loaded. With the dragon. 2, 3, 4. So that's that. Now I need to double track the Indianapolis line to keep a good strong supply of lumber coming in to Louisville. That. Yep. So it's also got the supply tower there, which is fine. But I'll put another one there as well. And then we want our train line set up. Again, it's mainly freight, I imagine, so we'll have the freight train. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll keep a strong demand for the logs, because the lumber will be coming out quite steadily. Plus, we will need the lumber for the weapons anyway, so that's fine. So that's all done. We're getting coal for the chemicals, we're getting iron for the weapons, we're getting lumber for the weapons, obviously we're getting chemicals for the weapons as well. If we build now the milk line. There. You can feed into there. We'll only have the one this time, I think. Just the one train on this route. But we will keep him fully loaded. This will be the dragon. And now we need to make sure our warehouse, will max them up, is actually accepting milk. There we go. Is there anything else we can drop into there? No, but what we can do is come out of the warehouse, shoot across here, and into Indianapolis. And bring his second track down. Merge them up. Get our signals. There we go. It's got a tower, but I also want another one up here as well. And get our rail line set up.
You now own a weapons factory. You will now be able to intervene in the battles, indirectly at least.
Lovely.
Expand the factory, if necessary, to increase its production.
Get the dragon. And we'll have four trains doing that run. Let's just pause it there just to take stock for a minute. So that's Indianapolis getting its logs. It is also getting its wheat, its sugar, its vegetables and its milk from the warehouse. We could link the corn up to help it grow. We've purchased this fruit farm, so we want to link that up to St. Louis and probably Indianapolis as well to make money off that. Was there another corn nearby? No, there wasn't. No. Okay, that's fine. That's no problem. What we could do is run logs into the warehouse. No, that'll be enough. That's fine for the logs. Don't need any more going in there. So that's St. Louis getting its cattle and cotton for its industry there, which will pump into Louisville, which will help Louisville grow. Right. Okay, yeah. Let's get that fruit farm linked up to... Since we purchased it, we may as well use it. Although I don't know if these will have any demand for fruit at the moment. Don't know how big these cities are. In fact... Is it worth upgrading that station? Oh, it can just come in... Yeah, okay, sorry, yeah. Never mind, I can come into this platform here. Like so. We won't double track it, but we do want to signal there and there. So this is just going to be the one train. 8 with the dragon. We'll also want to put a signal there, and then come in out of this side of the fruit farm, over the river, spinning around, and into Indianapolis. And we'll also want to signal there. Yeah, that one's fine, that's okay. It'll need a tower. Tower there. Tower there. And the train. Again, we're going to keep this single for the time being, because it's not a... I don't recall this being critical to the overall mission. There we go. Oh, got some more R&D points to spend. Yep, extra profits from the factories because we've got this, and obviously we've got our weapons factory here. So that's all good stuff. Let's check our tasks. 60,000 in Louisville, which should be growing. It is. Do I have trains running on each line? No, don't have anything on this one yet. Okay. Again, we'll keep this as a single train. There we go. Otherwise, it just gets to the point where it's waiting to be loaded up because of supply demand. So we've got plenty on there. We've got that one there. We have that. We have that. We have the logs coming in nicely. They're transporting some of the lumber out of Indianapolis into Louisville. It's taking all our milk into there. That's supplying Louisville and Indianapolis, which will help grow them both. So, from what I remember, the next task, which we can't do yet because it's all still blocked off, is to start running weapons to Nashville and I think Memphis or Knoxville. I think it's Nashville and Memphis. So we'll wait for Louisville to grow, which should be happening, that's loud, pretty quickly. I wonder if I can expand. No, I've not got enough money to expand the factory there. We've got breakdowns because of the storm. We should speed up the speed, obviously. Because right now we've got a bit of a bottleneck here thanks to the weather causing troubles with our steam engines. Okay, the weather's cleared up, that's better. Right Forest Isles near Fayetteville. Lumber, so that's that one. No, we don't need that. An inventor. 80 innovation points for 85,000. 80 would take us to obviously 180. At 200 we can get the Rogers American, and we'll get that now. Never mind, we'll not get the inventor. Now it's war. Dark times ahead. Tensions between the northern and southern states have escalated over the last few days, plunging our nation to war. The catalyst is the attack on Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor by Confederate troops. Ah, okay. So we now enter the Civil War. What's next? Transport 12 loads of weapons. See. Just pause it while he speaks. See, we've acquired these lines with the expansion, so it saved us money having to. We'd have to build the lines ourselves. Don't need that bit or that. Tracked. Is it signalled? Yep.
Now we can only hope that the flames of war do not blaze up into the north, and we will do something about it.
From my point of view, they're signalled backwards. Obviously, being from the UK, I tend to be on the left. Oh, come on.
Don't ever dare set foot or tracks in the south. This is my territory, and I'll deal with the network myself.
So Nashville's also got a chemical factory. That coal there will be going in overland. Not at a faster rate as on a train, but you know, it'll still be trickling in. So that'll be making money. Not for us, but making money for itself. Memphis has a dressmaker, so that will need bolts of cloth, which St. Louis produces, so we can always just run a line from St. Louis into Memphis at some point. But for now, we want to get these weapons shifted. So, what we shall do is first of all expand this station to a 4-track. Grab this line here, skirt around the cotton farm, and then up into there, like so. Because transporting weapons is something that we have to do quite a lot here, we'll double track it to get as much throughput as we can, like so. Signal it. Get a tower roughly halfway, and then get a train. Louisville. No. Louisville 2 to Nashville. Done. Loads, but we'll have. Oh, I can't clone him yet. Not got enough money. Take out the loan. There's my phone. We'll have that. Higher freight costs for us, as in we receive more money, it doesn't cost us more money. Right, yes, loan, that's what I was going to do, sorry. Take out one bond for now. That's nearly 900k, that's plenty. And then get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trains running this route. So that's 12 loads weapons. He's carrying 8. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 8. So the second train, 8, 10. See, now I don't think we've got enough supply of weapons. Let's increase him. He's got plenty of supply there, so that's fine. So the bottleneck could end up being the timber, although it is only 0.8, so should be okay.
Even if we are in the midst of the turmoil of war, we cannot forget that it will one day.
Yeah, there's no demand for fruit, unfortunately. Not until I reach 50k. That'll be the same in Indianapolis. So that's just sat there losing money right now, but that's fine. Never mind. Okay. Oh, meat industry in Shreveport. No thank you. Do we have any office personnel? I don't tend to employ the train personnel. I probably should, but the micromanaging of the clashing personalities and setting up so who works well with who, I just cannot be bothered with it, to be perfectly honest, so I don't bother them. But I do get the office personnel because they give you like an overall boost to your entire network, cheaper lines, or you know, more reliable trains. So yeah, so we've got a lot of backups here of these trains waiting to be loaded. But that's fine, that's fine. I mean, there's plenty in stock, so to speak, so it's not like it's grinded everything to a halt. What's happening here? Oh, random breakdown, okay. Any weapons on you, sir? 1. So that's 10, I had 8, 9, 10, that's 11.
Philadelphia. And so important politicians leapt right at me to finance the war with treasury notes.
I think we should be up to it. Yeah, 10, so that'll be 11 when he gets into station, which is now.
He who buys treasury notes proves he is a true patriot.
There we go, yep. Speed it up to get him down there.
Throughout the land. This is also my service to our country.
Cracking. Inventor. How many R&D points do we have? We have 80. He will give us 130. I'll take us over 200, so yeah, we'll have that.
Connect them to your rail
And we'll get...
and deliver weapons to the cities. It won't be long now until the fighting flares up there.
I think... Quarry near Nashville. Yes.
Also induction stations in Chicago.
We want that. Okay. Pause.
Passengers to Knoxville and Jackson has increased. Make sure they all arrive on time.
So, let's take stock. 12 loads of weapons to Knoxville, 12 to Jackson, and then transport 2,000 passengers.
The Confederates want to sabotage our supplies.
So I need to get weapons down to here. And to Knoxville. Now with Knoxville, probably better off skirting around the side of this mountain. But then again, how much would it cost to go through it? I could probably afford to go through it, it would be quicker. Yeah. Yeah, I'll just plough through. But let's get Knoxville linked up first. It's it's only a single. We'll upgrade that twice. Maintenance, and then Oh, it's going to cost a lot of money, but never mind. We will need it eventually. I can remember that much. Let's see how much it would cost just to go straight through. So we're looking at 427,000. Keeps it a nice, even gradient though, so the trains won't be slowed down. I can always just get a second loan out anyway. I know that much, so that's fine. You can come into platform 2. So yeah, let's take that second bond. 1 million, lovely. Get that line chucked in and parallel him up. And in why you not want to do this? Okay, do it there. Never mind, that's fine. Supply tower. No, signals first. Signals first. Okay, now supply tower after the bridge. Let's get a couple of trains running that line. So it's Louisville 2 to Knoxville. Sorry, yes, leave that as is. Add locomotive, the Dragon. 2, 3, 4. Now this is going to put a lot of demand. No, I know what I'll do to help with the demand from the weapons. Is go through these. Now that Nashville no longer needs the weapons, we'll deny them on that. That's the first one. Second. And third. Fourth. Fifth. And last but not least, number 6. Okay, so they should no longer take the weapons out of Louisville, which is good because I need them to go to Knoxville and all the way down to Jackson. So we are gonna want a direct line. Yes, a direct line. Come down that way. I'll skirt that way, then I don't have to jump over the track to get to the platform. They're all taken up. I don't want to have, people waiting around to get into the station. So, come off platform 3. You can parallel up with him to save money. Although it's not saving money. But it looks neater, so we'll keep it. Then you want to go around Nashville. Around the farm. Down, down, down. Around. Oh, you dumb tit. That's the one. There. We don't need that bridge, really. Definitely don't need that bridge. The inclines aren't too bad. 2%, 3%. 6%. Never mind, that's fine, that's fine. And it does save us money on our track. So, lay you. You'll need your second track because we're going to have several trains, well, quite a lot of trains on this one. So over you come. And into there, 320. Get some money together before we do anything else. And I think what we'll do is we'll end this episode here and like move on to a part 2 officially this time, because I'm probably going to break up the other episodes when I edit the videos, because they probably ran on for quite a while. So we'll end this one here and then we'll pick it up pretty much exactly where we're leaving off. So I'll see you in chapter 4 part 2, I think.